Hey guys, hey Crystal. This is Mandy at thislovelypath.wordpress.com. Um, I talked to my oldest, dearest friend on the phone yesterday, and I was kind of telling her how geeked out I am about this new thing we're doing for history. And so I thought I would show you guys. I told her I'd take pictures and text them to her, and then I was like, well, I can just do a video and show everybody. So, um, I have always wanted to do a timeline for our homeschool, Pathways Academy. I've never had a house big enough. The house that we owned in Oregon didn't have the wall space. So I've never done one. And we finally are in a huge house and we have the room to do it. And so I decided now was the time. Of course, we have this huge major downstairs hallway that would have been perfect, and we have this play/schoolroom downstairs that is big and would have been perfect. And yet, now that I have the space, I decided I wanted to do it upstairs because I want to see it every day, and I don't go downstairs every day. In fact, the playroom, schoolroom right now looks like a Lego factory exploded in it. So I decided to put it upstairs in our hallway, and I'm not sure how this is going to work long term. But for now, we have been doing American history the last couple years. We're going to start ancient history next school term or next school year. This is an awesome timeline thing. And we also have some of the Amy Pack stuff. And then so this comes in like a package, and they have different time periods. So early American history, and here's some of the ones we didn't use. They come in like a sheet like this, and you can do it however you want. This one got ripped. So we didn't have room for all of this. My son chose to draw this one instead. I'm going to show you guys our timeline. See, Crystal? How cool is this? So right now, this is what we've done. So everything we have studied thus far that I could fit is on this timeline. So obviously we're only doing American right now. Once we start world history next year, well, actually next year we won't get to the 1500s, but as we go. So next year we're going to do ancient history. The following year will be the Middle Ages. So we'll start filling all this in. I think I'm just going to do another roll of paper up above and move all my pictures and put it there. I went ahead, excuse the messy art desk. I have this paper roll from IKEA, and I just used this, and this is like super cheap. I want to say this is like $5, and this is a massive roll. So I have it hanging here for the kids to use for art, but I went ahead and used that for our timeline chart, but you could probably use anything. So here, and I just did this roughly. Anyone who knows me knows I am totally not a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of stuff. I just kind of slap stuff on. So, things we've studied, so like we have the Roanoke Colony in Jamestown, Mayflower Compact Pilgrims, and then 1600s and early 1700s were pretty boring in America, North America. So then we get to where this is all crammed together. Everything happens at once. So some of these I did not have like the timeline little cutout thingies for. So I would just go online and I just searched like French and Indian War, and I found a painting of it, and I just downsized it and I printed it out. And so we have like Ben Franklin, Daniel Boone. On some of this I kind of did some fun stuff, like Boston Tea Party, no taxation without representation. Paul Revere I did. The British are coming, because I'm a dork. But I don't know why I love this timeline. Like, my friend was teasing me on the phone yesterday. Like, yeah, Mandy, just send your kids out to play outside and then you can work on the timeline. But, so the kids are coloring some of these. Some of them I've printed out. Some of them, like this one, my 7-year-old decided to draw a picture of the Bill of Rights that was on our timeline pictures, but he wanted to do his own. So some of it, I didn't have a whole lot of room. So, like, I just kind of crammed in, like, cotton gin invented, since that was kind of an important thing. And War of 1812, I wrote those bloody British again, just so the kids kind of have an idea. It's a little bit more fun. I'll kind of just scan this. Right now, obviously there's a whole lot that happened in the 20th century and later 19th century that I don't have on here. That's because right now we are studying the Industrial Revolution. So we are working our way through the Industrial Revolution for the next probably 2 to 3 weeks. And then we're going to be moving on to World War I. And then we will be doing, so World War I. And then we're going to be doing the stock market crash and the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression. And then we're going to be moving on to World War II. And so this is all, you don't have to climb on the floor to get with the camera. Thank you for trying not to interrupt though. So this will all get filled in for the rest of this school year we're coming up to. I did put, I'll fill in some of the modern day events too for the kids. I did put each of their birthdays on there though. So we'll be filling in the rest of this for this school year. And the next school year, I think I'm just going to get the butcher paper. Like I said, I have a ton of wall space downstairs, but I like this so much I want to see it every day. So I'm going to probably just put another roll up here and move all my kids' pictures and start it in ancient times. And I'm going to, these ones I spanned out 50, I did, let's see, a foot, and I just kind of winged this, you guys. I didn't follow anything. I just kind of did it. So I did a foot in between each 50-year period, knowing that American history over the 18th and 19th and 20th centuries was going to pack in a ton. And I just put the quarter marks in at 6 inches. And I think for ancient history, what I'll probably do is I'll probably won't space it quite as much. I'll probably do a foot for 100 years instead of 50. But I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see how it goes for next year. I just ordered, I think it's through Homeschooling in the Woods. Amy Pack does this CD thing that you can download on your computer, lots of reading materials and like activities, and then some timeline figures. So I just ordered the one for the Industrial Revolution through the Great Depression, I think, and then I have a World War II one that's separate. So that will cover me for the rest of the school year, and I'll print off whatever we don't find. But that's what we're doing. And I also just ordered a plain notebook, like an artist book that we're gonna do a book of centuries also, because there's so much more I wanted to fit on here and it just won't work. So we're gonna do a book of centuries too, where it's just gonna be a book, and I'll show that once we do that. But you can find it if you just Google Charlotte Mason Book of Centuries. There are so many different things online that kind of show you different versions of it. So that's what we're doing in our homeschool right now for history. We're Industrial Revolution, and we are working on our timeline, and it's lots of fun if you're a history geek like I am. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye.